Yet another Asia versus Europe clash. Jung Hanwell in blue for South Korea up against Isaac Oko from England in red. And an African official in the middle, Saeed Musafir from Morocco. Truly a global event, the World Boxing Cup Finals. Coming to you from the Shahid Vijay Singh Pathak Sports Complex in Greater Noida, close to Delhi. Highly on the scorecard with Oko on his jersey. Just looking to be a little bit circumspect early on. English boxer keeping a slight distance, aware of the Koreans' ability to counterpunch. Of course, the last of the bouts in the afternoon session. Once this is done, we shall come back at 6 p.m. local time, just a little over an hour and a half. Another great set of matches in the evening. Continuing with quarter-final action on day 2 of these World Boxing Cup finals here in Greater Noida. Quick warning to both boxers actually for going to the back of the head far too often. Hanwell is looking to get his opponent into a corner so that he can launch an assault, but as soon as he does that, Oko uses his speed to quickly get himself out of that corner. Bit of a cat and mouse game at the moment between the two. Not too many constructive moves made. More of an illustration of how close it is between these two opponents. Oko clearly enjoying himself, has a smile on his face every now and then. So much a game of mind as well as body. Not sure how the judges will see this. Probably has the makings of something like a split verdict to begin with. Isaac Oko has perfected the art of not doing enough but looking quite busy all the time in this first round. Cagey start, and you would expect that as the weight categories increase, as the quality between the boxers also comes closer and closer, the gap seems to shorten a bit. Been given 5-0 to Isaac Oko. Probably Jung Hanwell is not able to land sufficient punches. Great speed, especially in terms of his footwork from Isaac, the way that he's kept moving out of punching range. Every now and then opened up significant gaps. So all 5 judges giving this particular round to Isaac Oko. Iraq, Mexico, Australia, Uganda, as well as Croatia. Some of those officials were officiating earlier as referees, now as judges. That's typically the way that it happens. There's also a massive technical bench which ratifies some of the decisions. It's a very subjective sport. It's something which is difficult to, in a sense, completely understand and distill because it's very subjective down to each judge, which is why there are 5 of them. Prevents the occasions of a tie. They have to pull it one way or the other. They can't give it as a draw at any stage. To add to that odd number, there's also the odd number of rounds, 3 rounds. of 3 minutes apiece. We're into the second here. Hanuel is trying to be as positive as he can. Wonder if this will be called an upset if Isaac Oko pulls this off. We already saw Pawan Bartwal was so good against the second seed Nur Sultan Altinbek. Pretty much overwhelming his much fancied opponent. So here Isaac Oko is really enjoying himself out in the ring. A persistent smile on his face. Enjoying the mind games with his Korean opponent. Problem for Hanuel has been that he's just not been able to create an offensive opening for himself right through this bout. Isaac has been very smart, very judicious with all his defensive maneuvers, a little bit of mind games as well. Managing this bout perfectly. Coming to the last 30 seconds, round 2. Coming to that stage where Hanuel will have to throw the kitchen sink, if not more, at his opponent. Already looking a little more scrambled in terms of what he needs to do. He's given a couple of good punches there. Quick standing count, but concluded inside the first 2. Could he come back? Could he have made a comeback in the second round? It will be very interesting to see. It certainly finished on a much more positive note for Jung Hanuel. Isaac Oko, as he was in the first round, a lot more cautious. Ducking and weaving out of the way. Using his defense to good effect. And every now and then also coming up with some punches. This has also gone actually decisively Isaac Oko's way. In fact, one of the judges, 2 of the judges in fact, giving it 8. So now a massive advantage for Isaac Oko, which he will probably not cede unless he gets knocked out. Both of the rounds going in favor of the English boxer.
Third and final round.
Hanuel has to go on the offensive, and that will leave some defensive frailties, which Isaac will want to exploit. The standing count? No, it's not. Just a little bit of a warning for Oko. But Hanuel has started this third round in a good positive spirit. He's looking to take the attack to his opponent. He's looking to chase him down. But this is the time to pretty much throw everything that he's got. By Isaac has the option here of just closing this bout out. Doesn't need to do anything fancy. Just defend solidly. Try and minimize the errors at your end. That could just force a few from the opponent. Last minute or so coming up. Moment of reckoning for Hanwell. Second seed. Looks like he's on his way out unless he can effect a rather dramatic reversal of fortunes in this bout. Isaac Oko has managed defense and attack so well and continues to do so. Oh, a couple of good punches here from Hanwell. Is that good enough though? He's lost 2 rounds in a row and a couple of them by quite decisive margins, by 10-8 margins. Just needs something quite massive to tilt the numbers in his favor. Time's running out for him though. Isaac continues to dance, continues to prance away. Just getting his way out of trouble, and it would seem like the English boxer has probably done enough to secure himself a place in the semis and a medal as well. Good bout nonetheless. Cat and mouse all the way through. Some decent punches landed, but Hanwell was a lot more positive in this. However, Isaac Oko's defense has been superior all through this bout, and that is probably something that has seen him through into the last 4 of the men's 90 kg category. Sharing a few smiles with his support staff as well. Been a particularly happy day for the Koreans today. Let's see if that trend continues.
Unanimous decision. In the red corner, representing England, Isaac Cole.
It is Isaac. It's a good performance from him. Overwhelming his opponent in the 3rd round as well, with yet another time, couple of judges giving it 10-8 in his favor. So 30-27, 30-27, 30-24, 30-26 and 30-26. Terrific performance from Isaac Oko, as he sets up what will be a tip-smacking semi-final against Naveen Kumar of India, who was so good in his own bout in overwhelming Bekzat Tangatar of Kazakhstan. England's Isaac Oko wins the bout, which also concludes all the quarterfinals in the men's 90 kg category and also concludes this afternoon session. What's coming up? These are the matches, 5 of them. Women's 51 kg, that's what will get things moving. And then you'll have some Indians in action as well. Hitesh Gulia's bout against Sevon Retz Okazawa will be something worth looking forward to. These are the matches coming up in the evening session, with the bouts beginning at 6 p.m. We'll take a short break for now. And once we are back at 6 p.m., we'll hope that you join us for that evening session of some more exciting bouts from the World Boxing Cup Finals.